I do have a video channel. It's under David Mongello. If everybody wants to see the proof of these documented videos, they're on my YouTube channel, David Mongello. For the past 4 years has been most difficult for law enforcement. It seems to be getting worse. We see officers second-guessing decisions they need to make for the good of the community, especially when the state forces them to release criminals back on the street. It frustrates the officers seeing these criminals commit crimes again and again, having to arrest them, same criminals over and over. It's unacceptable. It can be fixed at a local level, but the local politicians won't, putting our men in blue at risk. Worse yet, when politicians force officers to break the law, yes, this has happened in New York State before. In the early 1900s, it was called Tammany Hall. All elected officials belonged to the Irish mob, senators, congressmen, police chiefs, mayors, and more. They used their money and influence to convince the people they were good, when in truth they were committing the worst crimes imaginable. Thank God they were stopped by everyday people on the grand jury. The current Democratic downstate crime syndicate is forcing unlawful, unconstitutional statutes down our throats, pursuing an agenda against the public good. To make it worse, the local officials make excuses, saying they can't do anything when in truth they can. But they won't, because they get paid by the government, lifetime benefits and all. The state steals our money and taxes and uses it to extort local politicians to protect the criminal enterprise. At what point did we, the people, give up our rights and become slaves to the Democratic majority having to obey these ridiculous statutes that are virtually killing people, statutes written by incompetent politicians? We deserve better. We deserve leadership willing to stand up for the common good of mankind. But our rights won't get protected because this criminal syndicate exists right here in Niagara County. Talking to attorneys in other counties, they refuse to even practice law here because it's so crooked. Some attorneys even go on to say it's like going to a different country. I demand the immediate resignation of select officials and government employees. They have committed crimes and violated town ethics, in turn losing the public trust. These officials, including our own Sheriff Phil Sidey, committed misdemeanors by lying on court documents. These officials forced sheriff's deputies to file fraudulent harassment charges, even though the deputies knew it was wrong. As they stated on body cams you can see on my YouTube channel. These three officials are Mark Crocker, Darlene DiCarlo, and David Miller. To secure the public trust, I demand the resignation of Judge Sherilyn Kowiak. She gave unlawful legal advice because she's not an attorney and violated judicial ethics by recommending these officials commit a crime all caught on body cams. I demand the town stop using Seaman and Norris law firm. Brian Seaman, the county district attorney, pursued fraudulent harassment charges, has lied to taxpayers, and refused to prosecute politicians that have committed crimes. Mike Norris, our state assemblyman, at least has committed 3 state crimes, but was not charged because he testified against co-conspirators George Maziarz and Senator Robert Orr, who were both indicted. Dan Seaman, who was the town attorney 10 years ago, lost public trust because he told town residents to F off when they tried to help him after he crashed. He resisted arrest and refused a DWI check and resigned a month later after I brought up at the town board meeting. To secure the public trust, I demand the resignation of Tom Seaman. Yes, we are human, we make mistakes, but you should have not refused a lawful request for a DUI check. They're in the check. End of last year, you pleaded guilty. To secure the public trust, I demand the resignation of Paul Sajak for stealing our election signs. There is a police report on it. It's on my video channel. To secure the public trust, I demand the resignation of Gerald Fowler for doing unlawful, unnecessary reassessments and ignoring court orders.